Welcome back to JB Reviews. It's been a while since I've done any RV reviews, and I'm excited to get back out here because I'm sitting inside of a brand new Alliance Delta. And as you guys probably know on my channel, it's probably one of my most favorite RVs. It would not be a surprise if I buy one in the future. This is the 281 BH, and if you're not familiar, that BH stands for bunkhouse. So you're gonna have extra sleeping areas back here. You probably could fit 2 people per bed, and I can't wait to show you guys around this rig. Now, if you're not familiar with Alliance is probably one of the best RV manufacturers in the market. They came in not long ago and they just started doing things differently. For example, you'll notice that there's no carpet inside of this rig. Also, you have this flush floor with the slide out, and even though this one doesn't have it, most of their fifth wheels are wide body, which you don't typically see on mid-profile RVs. So let's go ahead and start back in the master bedroom, and then we'll make our way back to that bunkhouse and bathroom. The first thing you notice with this RV is the amount of storage you have. You have storage below the bed, they give you drawers, and you do have a place to hang some things up top. Love the tinted glass, storage in the middle, and then of course on the other side you have that drawer and storage above. Now, as far as the nightstands go, they do give you nightstands for this travel trailer, and you can see it right here. This is hidden storage, and they give you solid countertops here. Has a really nice look to it. It looks like quartz almost, or a really high-end countertop that you would see in a house. They also give you these sconces on the side here, and let's check out the head of the bed right there too. Lighting above too is on the switch over there, so you don't have to pop them on and pop them off. And one thing you'll probably not really notice unless you're here, look at how much space you have to sit up in your bed. So you can probably sit up here pretty easily and read a book, things like that. And there is an air conditioner duct in here. Also, there's a second one here. And as you walk out, they do provide this door that does slide open and close. Let's make sure it's unlocked. So there it is. Normally they give you a curtain, but this does, kind of give you some privacy here if you're dressing. They do provide the light switch here. And as I said, they have another light switch right here. There are USBs, power outlets on both sides of the bed too. And as we walk out here, see how much floor space you have. So if you are someone that likes to entertain, you have a lot of different places you can kind of hang out. If you don't want to sit down, and you can stand up and talk, and you won't feel like claustrophobic in this rig. You have that U-shaped dinette, and there is storage below here on both sides. This does turn into a bed, so you have more sleeping arrangements. Also, power outlets down below if you need to charge your phone if you're sleeping here. And then just check out these large windows too. There's a lot of light coming into this rig, so you don't have to necessarily have these lights on. Now, one thing I didn't notice is that they don't give you a dimmer for these lights, which would have been really nice. Now, they're really notorious for doing that on the fifth wheels, but for this one, the lights are either on or off. And yeah, there's a lot of lights in here, but there is additional lighting down below here for the slides. So if you just need a little bit of light, you can keep these lights off on the roof here. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but there are some accent lights down below and above where your kitchen is. But take a quick peek around. I'm going to show you guys just where they have the trash storage at. I mean, that is just really good thinking right there. And the amount of countertop space you have, large sink, and then even above they have the tinted glass with some storage, soft close, hidden hinges, small microwave, and then just below the microwave you have your cooktop, 3 burners right here. They do provide a light and a small oven. Also, this is a 10 cubic foot 12-volt refrigerator. So yes, you can use this on 12-volt power. And here's a better look at that too. Decent size. It's pretty deep, which is what you want. So if you need to take those steaks, things like that, there should be enough space inside of there. Now below the refrigerator, they provide some storage. Now these don't seem to be reinforced, but this drawer is reinforced because they do name this your pots and pans drawer. And actually, you know what? These drawers are all reinforced. I can tell now. So yes, they reinforce these drawers, which is super nice. And you don't normally see that in a travel trailer. Like, I've had my fifth wheel now for 5 years, and I've had so many issues with drawers just falling apart. So living in it full time, things like that, you're gonna have those issues. But with these newer fifth wheels, are doing a better job with that. There is some storage behind the television too. Hopefully you guys can see it. It goes pretty deep back there. And that TV does swivel as well, but check this out. This is kind of like your pantry. I mean, this is really well thought out. Down below, more storage. You have your fuses and breakers. And again, soft close drawers. And let's check out your rear. So again, you have large sleeping areas. They do provide curtains as well. And look at this. Big storage down below. And shoe storage right there. Place for you to hang some things. And then you guys already kind of saw this. It's gonna help with your slide outs, things like that. And check out the bathroom. Porcelain toilet. And this is a soft close as well for those kids that like to slam everything. Under the counter sink, stainless steel, as you can see. Power, and then they have your water heater controller right there. There's only one vent fan in this RV. Large window with blackout shades here. And this is a typical size for your shower. I like the black treatment that they give you around this rig. Nook storage right there. And then down below, just a little bit more storage to put some of your stuff. There's pretty big storage there. And let's go ahead and make our way outside so you guys can see around this rig. So here's a front cap. There is an accent light right there. And I do like the colors too. These are gonna be great for the summertime. 2 30-pound propane tanks. They also give you a power tongue jack with a light on the front here. Now off to the side, have you ever seen anything like this on a travel trailer? They do provide a drop frame section here to give you extra storage. That is not something you normally see on travel trailers. Solid floor surfaces, just like you saw on the inside. They do provide a table for you as well, kind of like what you've seen on the Latch trailers. They do the same thing, and it's in a nice convenient spot too. On this side here, you have some power, some cable hookups. You have a hot and cold spray port, by the way. 2 USBs right there. And here's an awning switch. Again, you don't normally see that. They give you the awning switch on the outside, which is so nice. They give you lighting, and this is the biggest storage I think I've ever seen. They also give you these magnets right here to hold the door up, and look how thick these doors are for a travel trailer. Lippert solid steps. Here are the doors. I've seen this before on the Arctic Wolves, by the way. That's something that they've kind of gotten from there. This is your Suburban heater, tankless water heater, and they already have the built-in storage for your sewer hoses. Goodyear tires. These are the Endurance, and if you see an RV with that, you know that it's a good RV right out of the gate, right? There is no upgrade for the suspension, however. You have 2 entrances, which is nice. Also, check this out. Outside refrigerator, which is much needed for an RV, and they give you this cooktop right here. This kind of pulls out, And you have like a grill, and then you have like a griddle right there. Storage above with some power, lighting, all that good stuff. Now here's your skylight on the roof with your vent for your bathroom. This does have a 200-watt solar panel on the roof with a 40-amp controller, 27,000 BTU for the air conditioning. Wine guard is right there, PVC roofing, and check out the slide. They do provide an option to have, or maybe I think it comes standard, to have slide topper prep. I don't, actually it's probably going to be on that side, so let's go ahead and jump down so you guys can see that. Now here is the back of the rig. You guys can see they do use manual jacks, and then you have a propane disconnect down below. They do provide a hitch in the rear, and here are some of the specs. It's not for towing, it's just for an accessory or for carrying bikes. 50-amp power supply. Here's where you're going to dump from. You have 2 valves you can pull down below. Low-hanging drain points right there. This is a rack and pinion slide, which are pretty reliable. And I love the white walls for the slide because sometimes they'll give you black, and when the sun hits it, it really heats up the inside of the rig. Slide topper prep is right there. Hope you guys can see it. And storage on this side for the slide out. And typically this is like wasted space, but this is right behind that dinette. So really nice that they give it to you. Most RV manufacturers just don't give it to you. And right here is another place to dump from for the kitchen area. You can see that drop frame a little bit better right there. And on this side, check this out. I saw this on Big Truck, Big RVs, and Miles RV. They both done reviews on these. They have where you can open and close the slide from this side. So right here. So you can just pull it in like that, or push it out. That is so cool. You can do it from the inside or the outside. This is your water bay and spray porch right there. I do like that they give this stuff to you on the inside too. It's better protected. Some of that aluminum construction right there. They already give you that for your jacks right there. This little guy right here. Battery disconnect right there. And let's go ahead and take a look at the numbers. So they put them high up here so you don't have to duck down. And gross vehicle weight rating is 8850. You have 2 4,400-pound axles, unloaded vehicle weight, so what this weighs with nothing else added to it except for what was built in here is 7,026 pounds. 1,784 cargo carrying capacity, so when you add this number to this number, it gives you 8850, which is the gross vehicle weight rating. So that's how much you can add to this trailer. I probably would recommend, I mean, you can do a heavy half-ton with max trailering package, low trim level. You know, you want to have at least, I would say, 1,500 pounds of payload. But a 3/4 ton is always your best friend towing something like this, because even though it's not that heavy, I think it has like a 700-pound hitch weight, they still tow pretty heavy behind half-ton. So just keep that in mind. But I hope you guys liked the video. Special shout out to Parris RV here in Payson, Utah. They do have multiple locations, but be sure to reach out to these guys if you would like to purchase. See you guys soon.